Sorry. Hey guys, hey Brian, my name is Brian, welcome back to another video, and today I am not doing a live stream, surprisingly. One second, it is not light at all where I'm sitting, Okay, so, today I'm doing something a little bit different. So I'm going to be starting a new series on this channel called Video Game Reviews. You already know from this. And today, the first game that let me explain how this is going to work. I'm going to talk about 3 things in each video game review. Wait, 3 things? Okay, how good the story was, how good the graphics are, and finally, how good the music is. Those are the 3 things I'm going to be talking about. And basically, what we're going to do is we are going to start by review. Okay, so there are going to be 5, video game. No, never mind. So there are going to be 5 fingers. And then I'm going to hold up the amount of fingers that I think this video game deserves. So if it's 1 finger, then I hated it. This was a terrible game. Just terrible. I hated it. But if it is a 5 finger, then it was an amazing game. Pretty much the best game I've ever played. One of the best games I've ever played. It deserves a Game of the Year award. Kind of good. But today, we are going to start by reviewing. Can you see that? You can't. Uncharted 4. 1 second. Dang it. Sorry. Uncharted 4. Here we go. Okay. So basically, Uncharted 4. So this game, I'm not going to give the rating yet. So let's talk about how good the plot was. Now, the plot was amazing. But my favorite game in Uncharted was Uncharted 2, so it didn't quite live up to the expectations of Uncharted. And it didn't quite live up to how good Uncharted 2 was, but it was. I mean, the plot was amazing. I think that. I mean, the plot was really good, very well written, the idea of the whole thing is amazing. The fact that Nathan has a brother, they introduced this brother character, is awesome. I love that. Because now, it's cool because you have a new part of the family. Because you got a new part of the whole Uncharted, kind of family. You've got Elena, you've got Nathan, you've got Sully, and then now and then there's some other characters like Chloe, Cutter, who else? Those kind of characters, Chloe and Cutter, that weren't even in the games that much. I mean, Uncharted 2, she was in the game, and Chloe was in the game. Uncharted 3, Cutter was in the game, and to a lesser extension, Chloe was in Uncharted 3. But anyways, back to the plot. So anyways, you have a new member in the family, Sam. So that was pretty cool. And then, what I loved is how they designed. We'll get to that We'll get to that next. But what I love most is how they did the dialogue. Like, they talk like the voice acting is amazing, and so is like the dialogue. The dialogue, I don't know how to describe it, but it's just so well written. And then there's the voice acting, which is just phenomenal, but that's to be expected from a Naughty Dog game. Last of Us voice acting was phenomenal. All of the Uncharted voice acting was phenomenal. Crash Bandicoot voice acting was phenomenal. Just amazing. So, next, so basically, yeah. I love that. I love the whole dialogue, like, voice acting and, the story in general. The characters were amazing. Like, Rafe, the kind of behavior that Rafe had, the kind of attitude and mood they had in Rafe. Like, he started out as their partner, I guess you could say. He started out as their partner, and then he kind of turned bitter, and then Rafe turned bitter, and then he started, and then he went against them, and they were looking for the same treasure. And it was kind of like almost a race to who could get the treasure first. And yeah, it was amazing. And the ending, should I? Okay, spoiler alert. What was this? I don't even know. Spoiler alert. There are going to be spoilers in this video. So at the ending, when if you haven't played this game and you still want to, don't watch this video. Spoilers. But like in Uncharted 4 at the end, when the battle between Nathan and Rafe was spot on. I loved it. And like at the end, Nathan's wits. I love Nathan's wits in this game. All of the games. And so when he's like, want the treasure? Come and have it. And then he cuts the rope, and all of the treasure just falls on top of him, and he crushes his body. It's such an amazing ending, and I loved it. So with that, I loved the plot of this game. Next up, the graphics. The graphics, how do I get started with this game? The graphics were so good. Amazing. I don't even know what to rate this game, because like it's hard to say anything bad about it. So I might rate it 5 fingers, maybe. Just let's wait and let me just think. So basically, the graphics, like, let me think of a scene that had amazing graphics. Well, for example, when Nathan Drake gets stuck gets marooned on the island after their boat crashed, the graphics, like when he and like his injuries, like the scrape on his head, and like all the scrapes he has and scratches and injuries, those were amazing. The graphics were awesome, and like the rain, and like how he was like, and like the ground, when you look down at the ground, how you can actually see it shining from how wet it is. It's so amazing. And like that scene when he was marooned on the island, that was so good. Amazing graphics. So yeah, I just find it I just found the graphics amazing. Next up, the music. So basically, the music. Now, it doesn't live up to the hype. It doesn't live up to Uncharted 2's music. That's one thing I loved about Uncharted 2. It had amazing music. Amazing. And basically, in that game, in Uncharted 4 though, like I love how in the Uncharted games, because when you play Uncharted 1, you have that right at the start screen, you've got that like basic Nathan Drake theme song. You know the one. I can't play it on screen, and I can't hum it because I don't remember the melody. But like, you know the one. If you've ever played the Uncharted games, you know the Nathan Drake theme song, and like that was really good. And then even if you go on Spotify and you try and get all of the themes, like it will say Nathan Drake theme song, Nathan Drake theme song, Nathan Drake theme song 2.0, Nathan Drake theme song 3.0, and then Nathan Drake theme song 4.0, I think. Yeah. And it was cool because like they keep on changing, you keep on adding these little details, and the the Nathan Drake theme song gets better and better after each game. So like, because like in the beginning, in the first game, it was like just a basic melody. Second game, they kind of added some like more percussion to it. Third game, they added more background instruments, and then the fourth game, I think in the fourth game they added more like string instruments, stuff like that. Oh wait, no, they added more like I don't remember, but like you know, each game the music, the track gets more and more remixed. Except for I personally think that on Uncharted 2 it had the best Nathan Drake theme song. That's one thing I loved about Uncharted 2 is the music. But yeah. So that's all I have to say about the music. So what would I rate this game? I would rate this game a 4 out of 10. 4 out of 10. No, not 4 out of 10. 4 out of 5 stars or fingers. So yeah, that is my first video game review. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to leave a like and make sure to subscribe. Make sure to join the Brian Arming so no one ever upload a new video or live stream, because I do live streams now. And I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.